Jay and Rachel, back with another video. How you guys doing? Y'all good? But yeah, we got another video for you guys. What we talking about today?
Today we are going to be talking about goals and patience.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's definitely hard for me. So I don't know about you guys. What about you?
Yeah, I think at times it can be hard, but I'm more of like a process person than an end goal person.
What you mean by
I really enjoy the process of things.
that? Okay.
Because I know that it will probably never happen again, you know? So I want to enjoy every single moment.
Okay.
Yeah. So
You always been like that, or it just kind of?
I don't know.
Easy for you?
I guess it probably have been. I don't really know. How about you?
That's definitely a little bit harder for me. Just, I'm the type of person that I like to have the end goal in mind. I like to get there as quick as possible. And so, just enjoying the process is hard for me at times. And a good example of that is recently when I got sick. You know, I just felt like I lost time, even though I was only sick for like a couple days. I felt like I lost time. I always think about my goals in a competition type of format, and so the whole time I was sick, I was just getting down on myself because obviously there's people that's not sick, pushing forward with whatever they have. And so, I was just getting down on myself. And, I think it's big just to, not be so hard on yourself and, just take your time with it. And in reality, I'm not even, that far behind what I was doing. A couple of days of not doing some of the things I wanted to is not really going to hurt nothing. And, I just got to be able to see that.
Yeah. That's super interesting because I never thought about your goals are like a competition. I get maybe like a competition with yourself a little bit, but it's just an interesting concept. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not really sure if it's good to look at things that way. That's just how I motivate myself because I'm competitive. But at the end of the day, especially in our society, it's not a competition with anybody but yourself.
Yeah.
But that's how I choose to look at it, to kind of push myself. Like if I sleep in when I know I told myself I was gonna get up early, I think about all the people that are getting up early and doing what they need to do.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's actually, that would probably motivate me a lot.
Yeah. So.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, but you guys probably different. Like she's different, so you might find a different way to motivate yourself.
Yeah.
But
definitely.
Back to the topic. What do you think is like maybe a solution to helping people stick to enjoying the process instead of just wanting to get to the finish line so quickly?
Well, yeah, I think a lot of people are really into like that instant gratification. Like they want the food now, and they want it to taste good, or they want to look all fit now, or oftentimes just like scrolling through your phone and stuff, you get those like instant gratifications. So pretty much
everything is centered around instant gratification.
Yeah, and so ever since we were little, we were always given things. Like if someone wanted a toy, they'd be like, okay, here you go, or something like that. And so we kind of get in this like really habit, and like it's the way that we grow up. It's really hard to stick to something for a long period of time to get the results that you want. And so you really are just like changing your whole psychology of the whole process of like achieving your goals and getting what you want.
That's great. So what I got from what you just said is just to basically, before you even try to push towards a goal or when you're on that mission that you're trying to complete, you have to get your mind right first.
Yeah.
And that might be like changing certain habits, stuff like that.
Definitely, yeah. And I know, at least for me, I'm like, if it takes me 10 hours, if it takes me all day long, I am going to be able to do this.
Yeah, she's very disciplined in that.
But,
yeah. So, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, whereas, like, a lot of people, it's like, I can't get it. Like, the first time, like, I can't get it. And then they kind of give up. So you really just have to change your mindset that a lot of things take practice. They take practice and they take patience. And actually, through the process of practicing and doing something over and over again, I mean, just for me, just like, I'm just thinking about art, but just doing it over and over again, that's how you learn. At least for me, that's like muscle memory, and then I figure out the problems and what happened and how I can fix it. And then there's joy that comes with being able to know how to fix something or make it perfect.
I like that.
So yeah, you really just have to realize that a lot of things are gonna take patience, diligence, time, gotta persevere. All these big strong words.
I noticed that you said, you know, as you're explaining, you're saying that's just how you think about it with your art. But,
yeah.
You know, that's the cool thing about life. Everything is really connected.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, even though that's what she does with her art, you can see how doing that with anything else in life would help you get better and also enjoy the process. So.
Yeah, definitely. And you have to kind of realize that this process probably won't happen again. It might happen similarly or in the same form, but the process that you're in and the place that you're in right now, it probably won't happen again. So you really gotta just take advantage of it and just enjoy life. I mean, work towards what you want, but enjoy the process.
For sure.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe being alone, isolating yourself from maybe distractions, whether that's people, entertainment, whatever, do you think that would help?
Yes. I think solitude is where we grow. I think solitude is amazing.
Is it funny hearing that from you? Like, you just like love to be around people. So.
I do, but if I want something really bad, like say I'm trying to achieve this goal, I know that I'm gonna be most productive. I'm gonna learn the most. I'm gonna grow the most when I'm by myself. And some people can say, oh, you need other people to help you along and everything, but there's so much power in being able to do something yourself. And I think that solitude just opens up the door for so many things. At first, it can be uncomfortable, yeah, sure, because you're used to having all this noise or having your phone around or constantly doing something. Just even sitting still could be kind of boring. I mean, it's hard for me. So, yeah, so it takes a little practice. But I feel like that's really where we just go. I don't know, what are your thoughts?
I honestly, I've seen people do it both ways. So I know it's not just one certain way to do it, but for me, it's definitely helpful to kind of have that solitude because then there's no distractions. I can focus on what I need to focus on, and there's no temptations. Oftentimes when you're around other people, their habits or their goals might not match yours, so they're doing things that you may not want. And when you're around stuff like that, it's easy to get tempted, you know. And so honestly, it's just like you gotta know yourself and be able to assess whether you're strong enough mentally to, you know, be around people. And if not, you know, just kind of have that solitude in your life. They don't have to be pushing people out entirely.
Yeah.
You could just like have a certain time of the day where it's like no phones, no people, nothing,
Mm-hmm.
and then you know go back to family and friends and stuff like that. So
Definitely. And touching back on like the people you're around, you kind of like absorb their habits. I think that's so true. So if you have a goal or something that you're working towards, say you're just trying to get more fit or trying to exercise more. Well, say you're around someone like a roommate or something, and they're constantly being like, let's go out to eat, let's go get pizza, ice cream. Then you're gonna fail at your goals. So you have to be strong enough yourself to say no or to provide alternatives.
And part of that is maybe just making sure that the people you're around knows your goals. So you be like, hey, I got this in mind. Maybe, no, maybe don't do this around me, or don't ask me if I want to do this X, Y, Z.
Yeah, because it's too tempting.
Yeah. And if they can't comply, then just kind of just move accordingly. Maybe they need to be at your life for a season so you can focus. Maybe they don't need to be in your life anymore. You make the decision.
Yeah, and I know a lot of times it's not that dramatic, but I mean it's very true. Yeah.
It is, man. And just know, they don't mean any harm. They're just living their life, but you just gotta make sure you have those boundaries in your life.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, and we just want to encourage you guys, like, keep striving, keep working towards it. It can get really frustrating sometimes, and you feel like there's no gain, and it's just like you felt like you waste your time. Like when we got sick, if you guys don't know, we got COVID, but yeah, it kind of felt like you were just like, I mean, I don't know, I laid in bed for like 3 days and just didn't move. So I felt like we weren't really working towards what we had been working towards for months and months and months.
All I could think about, getting content for you guys, making sure I did the stuff on the side. That's all I could think about was that I wasn't doing that stuff.
Yeah.
So,
But then you just push through and you just keep going. You just gotta pick up where you left off and go for it. So if you guys have any goals or lately that you guys have stopped working towards and you still want them, we just encourage you guys just to keep going, guys.
Yeah, let us know what some of your goals are, guys. We want to know. Make us feel more connected to you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely just keep pushing towards your goals and just have fun with it. Like she said, have fun. Don't take it too serious. And when I say that, I'm basically talking to myself. don't take life too seriously. Just, enjoy the process.
Yep. And we will see you next week for more content.